Hello, science students. So right now I'm going to show you a little bit of how to do part one of the acceleration mastery activity, which is really the same as part two, which is kind of nice. So I'm going to go and show you how to do this one step by step so that you can do part two and then answer the questions for part three. And part one's kind of just practice that you can do part two. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So first step is it asks, the cell phone is moving at 6 meters per second when it hits the ground and the screen shatters. Using the acceleration equation, show how long the cell phone would have to fall, so how much time, in order to reach a speed of 6 meters per second. You may use g equals 10 meters per second per second. So to do that problem, we're going to do velocity initial, since it's dropping from rest, is 0. The final velocity is 6. And we're trying to find the time. And we were given this value right here that g is equal to 10 meters per second per second. So I'm going to go ahead and use the a times t equals vf minus vi equation. And we're going to plug some stuff in. So first, g is our a. The acceleration of gravity is our a. So we get 10 times t is equal to final velocity, 6, minus initial velocity, 0. So we get 10 t equals 6. We're going to divide both of them by 10. And we get time is equal to 0.6 seconds. So it'd take a little bit more than half a second for the cell phone to fall and get up to a speed of 6 meters per second. Okay, so that's how you do part one. I'm going to actually erase these things really quickly so that we can take a look at the part two. And in part two, now we're going to try to find the distance. So just remember that our time was 0.6. So in part two, you're going to use this crazy equation here. D, or distance fallen, is equal to 1/2 at squared. So the acceleration times the time squared. To help you with this, we can open it in another window. And in this case, our acceleration is 10, because that's the value that I gave you. And we said our time was 0.6. Okay, and when we plug that in, we get 1.8 meters. So we can bring this back to our answer box here and just type it in. So we'd say, if the acceleration is 10 and the time fallen is 0.6 seconds, then the distance the phone has fallen is 1.8 meters according to the calculator provided. So you could write something like that, and that would give me a pretty good understanding of where your number came from. You might bold your answer or something to make it clear that that's what your answer is. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful. If you have more questions, make sure you send me an email or a message through Canvas and Ask, and we will hopefully get that all wrapped up by next week, because it's the end of the quarter. Okay, again, if you have any questions, let me know, and good luck on the assignment.